Get ready, America, for this is the best of Destination Small Town, a Cluck TV production, featuring the shows that have taken Sweet Swine County by storm. The reality hit, The Real Housewives of Sweet Swine County, Sweet Swine's favorite music show, Backstage at the Commune, the tastefully done cooking segment, Cooking It Up with Betty, the always zany soap opera, As the Corn Grows, and of course, the wildly popular talk shows that share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. Which shows will you be seeing today? Stay tuned and find out right after the break.
The lifestyles led in the small towns and counties of the Midwest are like no other, but we seldom hear about the points of interest and businesses located in these towns. Well, there's one TV station that's made it their mission to make sure the stories of the small towns of the Midwest are told, Cluck TV. That's right, Cluck TV, located in the neighboring county of Sweet Swine. See all the towns that are covered on KLUKTV.com.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publications, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tales Publication is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of One Duck, One Ventriloquist, an autobiography by Lawyer Ed. Talented, driven, hungry for fortune and fame, the story of a man and his wooden duck against the world. The High Horse Herald says, "This guy quacks me up. What a character, and the lawyer's funny too." The New Pork Periodical says, "Best $2 I ever spent on a book." Each of these towns and their businesses are being considered to hold a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns and their businesses, visit DestinationSmallTown.com. This program has been made possible by SweetSwineScoop.com, the online magazine that keeps Sweet Swine County citizens informed on what's happening. For if it happens in Sweet Swine County, it's news to us.
Get ready, because now you can see a late-night talk show filmed in front of a discerning yet agreeable studio audience. Split Hoof tonight. Cousin John and his incomparable sidekick, Earl Silo, interview a roster of guests who make appearances that you won't want to miss. Now on this station and the web. Our Story Productions presents the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County with Bobby Ray and Sally Sue.
Good morning and welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show. I'm Sergio Furlione, and joining me as always is the ever lovely Cassidy Davis.
Aw, thank you, Sergio. It is so much fun to be back here again, guest hosting.
We are some fantastic guest hosts
oh my gosh,
too, aren't we?
I love being a guest host, especially here. It is such a great place to be.
It is.
You never know what's going to happen. There's always some kind of excitement.
Yep. And the folks really do enjoy a lot of excitement during our show.
You know, that kind of reminds me. Last time we were here,
it was a little difficult towards the end, wasn't it?
it was a little bit too much excitement.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on a level that was almost traumatic.
Well,
I've been to counseling. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, folks. It was, remind them what happened. I'm having a moment.
Folks, if you don't all remember, last time that Cassidy Davis and I guest hosted the show, we had a surprise drop-in, so to say, and it was, of course, Bobby, Ray, and Sally.
Oh my gosh, I just love them.
Yeah, they are great, aren't they?
So awesome to see them. They're great.
They kind of dropped a little bombshell on
They
us.
did.
And
They
what
did.
was that bombshell?
They left us for the O Network.
Yeah.
I know. I was their biggest fan. You know I was their biggest fan. Everybody knows. I wrote them fan letters.
Yes, you did.
I made paintings. I had a mural in my house. I had little action figures.
And
I would play
I think you had the full Sally Sue t-shirt too,
Oh,
didn't you?
yes.
I know.
Yes, I had a whole replica of her wardrobe.
Yep.
I could start around and do my Sally Sue. It was just, I'm going to.
All right, Cassidy. Cassidy, you need to start calming down here.
I know.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, it's the owner of KLUK TV, Cousin John.
Oh, wow.
So, Cousin John, what do we owe this pleasure to?
Well, first of all, I wanted to drop off. You know, my mother brought me up right. I never come empty-handed, so there's a nice little fruit plate for you.
Is that a mango? That looks
But
really
I
nice.
did come with some, I don't know if you'd call it earth-shaking or not, but I do have some news for you.
Good. We love news. That's what we're all about
That's
here.
what we're here for.
Good news.
I just need to have you both know that this is the very last time that you will be co-hosting this show.
But I can't do this anymore. I can't take any more
Because-
bombshells. I
Take a
just
breath.
cannot.
Take a breath.
Because I've decided to make you the permanent host of the show.
Oh my goodness.
Go, Cassidy.
Oh,
Go,
I
Cassidy.
tell you, we
Go,
had
Cassidy.
people send in some awesome, absolutely awesome audition tapes,
Yeah.
you know, for the
Yeah.
openers and that.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
But after looking through them and I saw you guys, what you put through, I thought it was pretty good. Then I looked at what you'd do
really
it
good.
for and I decided, hey, this is the way that makes the most financial sense. And so,
Negotiated a salary?
Well,
Wait,
I would
did
think.
you do that?
I did not. I think
Sergio.
we still.
well, the numbers
didn't
on there, the
believe
numbers
it.
on there is what I'm going to pay you, so that's what you're getting. So now, I'm sure
What
you.
about everything on the set?
Well, no, the set stays. I own this stuff. I've got tens and tens of dollars invested in.
So it's not.
Some of this
But
stuff.
it is grandma's stuff.
No, this is my stuff. In fact, this was my
You
toy
lied
when
to
I was a little boy, right here.
I knew I brought that chicken from home. I told him. I told him.
Yeah. I thought you said
That's
this
fine.
kind of smelled like
Now,
Bobby
now
Ray Grandma's.
I do need to ask you guys something. Now, this
Sure.
is an interview show, right?
Yeah,
It is. It
definitely.
is.
And so I'm pulling executive rank now, and I guess I'm going to be your guest today.
Oh.
So
Kind of like a trial run type of thing, huh?
yeah, pretty much. But
See?
you've
See
already
how I
been
picked
hired,
up
so
on
don't
that?
worry about that. But I'm sure you're not prepared.
Well, no,
So
not
here's
exactly.
here's some questions you can ask me. So
Oh, you brought your own questions?
sure. See if you can make that work for you.
Well, I think we can. I think we can run with this, Cassidy, don't you?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean.
We are
want-
we are professionals.
We are.
Sergio. We can.
We are, and I know you just didn't come here just to congratulate Cassidy. And I.
No, that was part of it, but I need to tell the people out there a little bit more about what's going on with my TV station.
So, Cousin John.
Yes.
Where do you see KLUK TV going from here?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that. We have a new deal that we just forged with Our Story Productions.
Okay.
Okay, and all the TV shows that we do here at my station, KLUK TV, are now going to be broadcast and distributed by Our Story Productions all across the
Wow.
upper Midwest. In fact,
Pretty cool
now don't get nervous about this, but right now, as you and I are here talking into these cameras, we're available to be watched in 1.4 million households every week.
That is just amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
That's great.
0.4 million. That is
And
a lot.
Sharing all
We're
of
doing
our
nothing but
stories.
grow. It's coming along really great.
Wow.
That is so exciting.
Wow. So are we still going to be doing stories about people inside of Sweet Swine County?
Well, we started out that way. We wanted to do some of the special events and the neat little things and the points of interest inside, what's going on inside Sweet Swine County. But then once we got our reporters outside Sweet Swine County, we found out there's a whole lot more stuff going on out there
Oh, yeah.
than there is going here.
Yeah.
So we're
I feel like I hear
expanding
a lot
that
of
even further. We're going
stuff
further and further out all the time. In fact, right now, between the promos that we do on our shows and what Our Story Production does on their website, we're featuring over 140 towns, small town living at its best
Wow.
in the upper Midwest, and it's just growing every week.
Oh, it has been so fun to visit some of those towns, Serge. You should try it.
It had-
There
well,
are so many of us,
yeah.
Festival Fanatics and everybody else out there, and all those other great shows. Tell us about some of the other great
Oh,
shows.
yeah, we've got this show, which is the #1 morning show on KLUK TV. Has been for many years, so don't get too nervous about that, but I expect you to keep those ratings up.
I think we will. It's probably safe to say that we will be the new
All right,
darling
and then we've
couple
got,
of Sweet Swine
we
County.
have,
That's probably safe.
I think
That's
it's
safe.
safe.
we also have the women of Sweet Swine County. Let me tell you what, those ladies are bringing in some viewership too. And then we've got, probably one of our top shows is, Split Hoof Tonight.
Split Up Tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That host, he's really got something going on there.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Earl,
That's
isn't he such a nice guy?
He-
Earl's really good, and then
I do.
the cornerstone of KLUK TV is our ongoing soap opera, As the Corn Grows.
Of
We
course.
have fans
Can't stop watching
across
it.
No.
the world.
But like worldwide?
Worldwide
Like
fans.
in other countries?
We have fans in other countries. They write in, they email
So they
in.
translate it into these different languages?
No, it's just in English, but we're real popular in the English-speaking parts of Eastern Europe.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I mean, it's really really great, and so and the great thing about that is that's my big moneymaker is As the Corn Grows. I've got over 50 people there, but that's our Sweet Swine residents, and they're all do it volunteer.
And Cousin John, I noticed on your list of questions here, you didn't have anything written, no questions about the books that have been written about you. I've heard that there is a couple of blockbuster books that have been written about you.
I have my copy right here. Folks, Living and Loving in Sweet Swine County, Love Stories from the Prairie. Read it.
Oh, I tell you, that's
Read it.
I like that a lot. That follows the burgeoning romance between Aunt Minnie and myself, and it's led up to, which, it's no secret, we are engaged now and going to be married.
Wow.
So that's
how
going to be the
fun
social
is
event of the
that?
summer around
Beautiful.
here.
It will be. It's going to be a
And,
summer wedding?
Yes.
Wow, that's going to be great.
Yeah, it's followed along a lot of things there, and done very well by the writer, and sensitively done, and
Sure.
and
It shows the
you are
human
like
side.
A
of you.
romantic guy. People would maybe not
don't tell
know
anybody. It's
that.
kind of a secret, though. And try to keep the point.
I was wondering maybe if you could tell us about this one here, the Confessions of a Chicken Farmer.
Well, now you
Read
can
that
throw that
one.
crap away.
What?
I tell you what, there is so much libelous stuff written in that thing.
By
Well,
Norma.
Norma herself. I
I
think
think
there's
there's a
a
picture of her on the
Nose guard.
back.
I can
there,
tell you
Cassidy.
what, there's a lot of
Yes,
jealousy
yes.
hanging onto the pen of that writer right there.
Wow.
There's
are
a
you
lot of
saying that-
inaccuracies
Check this
there.
out. Ooh, talk about secrets we didn't know.
Well, secrets you shouldn't know because they're not really real. So
It's not one to read the kids, folks.
I tell you what, yeah, you probably don't want to.
yeah, don't forget this is a family show, and
It is.
Yeah.
I am your boss too. So let's just drop
Yes,
that.
you are. Yes, you are.
I can't say enough how excited I am to be the permanent, not the guest host, the permanent
You
host.
are the host.
Permanent host.
Oh my gosh.
And Cousin John, we really have to thank you for coming.
Yes.
And,
Oh, that's
and
no problem. It's my
gracing-
pleasure.
And your
with the
fruit?
gift.
Oh, yeah,
enjoy the
and,
fruit,
You
you know.
know, and talking about the books.
And
everything.
I tell you what, and after seeing your audition tape, I know we talked about that and stuff.
Audition
We
tape.
got a little surprise for you.
What's that?
I'm
Another one?
thinking, folks, I'm going to let you see that tape right now. Louis,
Oh.
hit it.
Hello and welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show. I'm Cassidy Davis here with my charming co-host Sergio Ferlioni.
It's a pleasure, my dear.
How are you doing this morning?
I am doing great. How are you?
Not too bad. So how's your week been?
Oh, well, it's actually been a bit of a stressful week.
Oh really? What's going on?
Well, ever since the last taping of Split Hoof Tonight, apparently there was some big brouhaha over that
You
taping.
don't even have to tell me. I was there. I was there. It was completely awful. It was chaos.
Well, ever since that taping, there's been a steady stream of KLUK employees marching right to my office.
Well, you are the creative director, and Mr. Olson ordered everybody to come see you for their festival assignments. So
Yeah.
that's probably why.
I understand. But first through the door was Ronnie P. Silage
Ronnie.
talking about some type of labor dispute or something like that.
Oh, Lord.
And then after that, Prairie Ann comes in talking about how she's not going to work with the superstar, and I assume that's you,
I don't know.
and that pretty boy, Earl Silo. I mean, really, Earl
That
Silo.
woman, she is completely ridiculous. First of all, she's full of herself. Second of all, she walks around like she owns KLUK. Can't work with me, really.
Oh, I understand she's a little high maintenance, but
Yeah.
I no sooner got her calmed down.
Understatement.
And then Earl comes walking in, and he wants all the premier assignments.
Did you give them to him?
Of course not, because they're all premium assignments.
Well, hey, folks, you can see why I couldn't resist when I saw that. That's why they're the hosts.
Oh, and it was so much fun to make. I
Was
cannot
it?
get over it. Yes, we had a blast.
We did.
We called Clem down at the feed store because we wanted our pictures right away, and he is the only person in the
Right.
entire county who
Right.
had an Instamatic camera. So
And
we
we-
were like, come on down, get the pictures.
And we needed at least 12 of them, didn't we?
Well, we had to make every shot count
Right.
because you only get the 12.
That's right. That's
Just
those
shake the
Polaroids. That's all the further they go.
Right.
Yeah. Well, folks, I'm afraid we're about out of time.
Except for
Already?
one thing. I have one more thing. You know, folks, I know these two kids are really proud of that audition tape. I kind of liked it, and I'm sure you did too. So here's what we're going to do. From today on, that's going to be the official show opener from now on.
Wow.
Now we can say our goodbyes. And thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me come in and do your stuff.
Well,
and
we
thanks for
appreciate
doing your co-hosting. And I'm looking forward to a lot of years of you two sitting here right behind this table.
Wow.
Us
Okay.
too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you for joining us for the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories throughout Sweet Swine County and beyond.
We'll see you now.
Bye.
Get ready for a website like no other. A website where you will find stories done by reporters, tourists, and celebrities from Sweet Swine County. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County. With nothing happening in their county, they decided to do some stories about the businesses and points of interest located in their neighboring towns and counties. Take a unique look at life inside the small towns of the Midwest by visiting DestinationSmallTown.com.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tale Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of My Slow Descent from Hollywood to KLUK TV by Sergio Furlione. Born in Italy, he immigrated to the United States early in his career. With over a dozen films to his credit, Hollywood readily embraced his directional style. Within a year, he was working on a monumental project with some of the top talent in the business. With 2 Oscars for direction under his belt and more than a few starlets on his arm, he experienced an unparalleled degree of success. After his second marriage to the darling of the silver screen ended, he found himself searching for the meaning in life. Then, after a series of unfulfilling love affairs, he met and married the love of his life, only to have happiness slip through his fingers when his wife was forced to enter the witness protection program during their honeymoon in Paris. It was this event that would change his career and his life path forever. Leaving the bright lights of Hollywood behind him, he found himself moving to Sweet Swine County to work as the creative director for a small market station, KLUK TV. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit DestinationSmallTown.com.
Get ready, because now you can watch a full of fun daytime talk show that shares the latest and greatest news about the people, places, and events found all over our story country. The Women of Sweet Swine County, hosted by 3 sassy ladies that tell small town stories with big town attitude. Now on this station and the web.
good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show. I'm Sergio Furlione, and joining me as always, the lovely and talented Cassidy Davis.
Well, good morning, Serge. And don't you look all dapper and spiffed up
Well,
today? You look nice.
Well, thank you. I had to get spiffed up today. You know, we got a special lady guest.
Oh, you know, folks, Sergio here knows a lot of special people, and I've heard a lot of special ladies from all over the upper Midwest. So who's the lucky gal today?
Well, she's a reporter.
Mm-hmm.
She's an author.
Ooh.
She has her own TV show. Ladies and gentlemen, from Sweet Swine County,
Sweet Swine County.
and the town of High Horse.
High Horse.
Please welcome Prairie Ann.
Well, hi. Well, hey there, Prairie Ann. I have to say we're a little surprised that you're here. I thought you were the host of your own show.
I don't know if you two have heard, but the women of Sweet Swine haven't been on for a while because I have been on this worldwide book tour.
Really?
Hello, I wrote a book. Did you know that?
I heard amongst of your many
and
other
it has
talents
been
that you are an
on
author.
the New York Times bestseller list for 18 weeks in a row now.
Wow.
Wow is right. I have been on Oprah. I have been on Ellen. I've danced with Ellen. And I've been on The View. But you know what? Those ladies on The View, ooh.
Oh, okay.
They don't get it. They really don't get it because you know what? My book is called How to Be Jealous of Yourself.
Wow.
But
What is that?
the women on The View, they were jealous of me.
What does that mean, Prairie Ann?
How
what
to
does
be
that
jealous. It's kind of like an out-of-body
But-
experience.
What?
And it's the ultimate of, self-esteem is being jealous of yourself. You couldn't be self-absorbed because if you were self-absorbed, you wouldn't be able to be jealous of yourself. Right?
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, and you
don't know.
you might ask me
It's pretty
what
self-explanatory.
All right.
exactly, and you might ask me what the hardest thing about writing this book is.
I
It was
heard.
nothing. It all came really, really natural to me.
Really?
Speaking
It just
of
started
books,
to channel
Prairie Ann,
and kind of started to
Speaking of
flow
books,
from me. And
wasn't there like some scandalous book
oh heavens, no
written
scandalous
by-
books about
I'm pretty
me.
sure there was.
Not at
I'm
all.
pretty sure I read
You
it.
must be hallucinating.
I don't
I'm
think so.
sure
No.
you were
No, I'm
hallucinating.
pretty
I think I
sure.
remember
I think-
something.
No
You must
out-of-body
have-
experiences here.
I
No.
think,
No.
you know what? I think Norma
Ladies.
was just kind of
Ladies,
filling
please.
you full of jazz with that.
I think.
I read it.
What do you
why don't
think,
why don't-
sir?
why don't
Do you think
tell
this
me?
is like the best book you've
The
ever
cover.
read?
The cover is just awesome. I personally have not
New
read
York
the book.
Times bestseller list, 18 weeks in a row. Oprah, hello.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your
Tell us a
relationship
little bit about
with
what?
Elmer Plow?
About the book?
Elmer
Elmer
Plow.
Elmer Plow.
Oh, yes.
You
we
know,
want to
that
hear.
silly little Elmer, he has started this, like, what is it? What's that thing? Like, plow it on or something like that? But he is going to come crawling to me once he reads this book. And you know what? I
Why?
am going to start a clinic. How to Be Jealous of Yourself clinic.
Really?
And it's
Speaking
gonna,
of jealous, what's the deal with Daisy May?
Daisy May who?
Your sister?
I didn't know I had a sister. Is that something new?
I don't feel like I'm on
Of
a
course you
different
have a sister.
I
planet.
didn't have a sister. But would you guys like to sign up for my workshop on how to be jealous of yourself?
Wait,
It's almost full. Hello, it's almost full.
Now, better let some other lucky person snap that up then.
And there's going to be a book signing, 3 different books. And guess what? You'll never guess this. This has gotten the citizens of Sweet Swine County reading. No other book has ever sold this fast in Sweet Swine County or has got anybody
sure?
reading
What
in
about
Sweet
Ronnie's
Swine
books?
County.
Didn't Ronnie do a couple of books?
Yeah, but nobody's read Ronnie's books.
I read Ronnie's books.
But he's a
Not
poet.
hardly anybody has read Ronnie's
I
books.
heard they were. I heard they were pretty good
They are
sellers.
pretty good.
Really?
Well, didn't he send you some copies?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been home. I've been gone on tour. I've been with Oprah. I've been dancing on Ellen. I've been everywhere.
You've been a busy girl.
I have been a busy girl.
You have been
Now,
so busy.
you
It's
do a lot of
been
work in the
awesome.
studio still, right? I mean, you still have your shows and your. the
When I
Women
have
of Sweet
time, when
Swine
I have time.
County
We
and
haven't
things
done a
like
Woman
that.
of Sweet Swine in a while because I have been off, on this whirlwind book tour. And of course, Nicole and Paris.
Paris. She,
Yeah.
she guest
They
hosted here a
don't. They
couple
don't
of
have
times.
time. They're so busy looking at themselves in the mirror that they don't have time
I
to do
can
the
see
show.
that,
So,
yeah.
So do you have control
That's
of
why
that
you guys
show
have been
then?
working a
Is
little
that
bit
how that
longer.
is?
Yes, I have creative control.
How,
So
how
that's
did you
why we
get?
haven't
had
had
time
it
for
for
a
a
while.
while.
How did you swindle? Or, I mean, how did you convince cousin John
We
to
just
give
can't
you?
get him to do
So
it
much
for
power.
My
us.
talent, hello.
Really?
When you are as talented as I am,
Because
then cousin
that's a
John
special
will
thing.
do anything. Anything.
Wow.
He
Be a
trusts
workshop on
me.
that
Yes.
Should be.
to go to.
Yes. How to
Yes.
be jealous of yourself. It will be held 6 weeks in a row at Prairie Ann's Giddy Up Boutique.
Can I just peek?
You can certainly peek. Isn't it a wonderful cover?
Wow,
It is so
looks-
cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
It is a really good picture, I
It
have
is
to
a good
admit.
picture.
So as I'm peeking
You know,
through,
Oprah loved it. She thought it was great. And
bet.
don't tell Cousin John, but I might be on the O channel. I might have my own show on the O channel.
How's her
Yes.
channel doing, by the way? 'Cause
Yes.
I heard that was kind of like,
Well, that's why she wants me, because it's kind of tanking.
Yeah.
So she's thinking if she can get me, then I will get her ratings up. Wouldn't that be
really?
great?
So you're not going to
Yes.
come back to Sweet Swine County and be
Well,
part
I'm
of
going to try to do them both
KLUK
for a
TV,
while, you know. I was thinking, I can do that, right? Giddy up. I am Prairie Ann. Hello. I am
I
Sweet
think a lot of
Swine
you
County.
Prairie
But won't
Ann.
you
I
miss-
can-
As the
won't you miss
creative
anything?
director,
Isn't there
you're not
anything
gonna-
you'll miss here in Sweet Swine?
Like, what would I miss?
Well, what
Well,
about?
the women of Sweet Swine County.
I'm
What
going to
about-
still be doing that.
And we're girls here.
And I thought maybe
What
I
about
could do that
Garrett?
through
What
Skype.
about
Cocklebur
Garrett
Morning
Dawson?
Show. Hello.
What about him?
Why
Let's
would
be
you
real.
mention Garrett?
Well,
Why? Why would you bring Garrett up? This is half the reason I wrote this book, is to try to forget about Garrett.
Sounds to me
sometimes
like
we
maybe
have to deal with these hard
you got to
topics.
attend your own course there, maybe.
That's
I don't know.
right. You need a moment.
Just a moment.
Maybe we should go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just need to get jealous
See
of
some towels?
myself for a second here,
Okay.
and then I can forget about Garrett.
You know,
And back to being zen.
good, because I
Back to
didn't
my
want to.
book
I didn't want to
and
bring this
thinking
up
about
in your,
Prairie Ann's new
in
book.
your in the delicate state
Yes.
that you were in. But
Yes. Now I'm delicate no more.
w-
I'm back
were
to
you
the
really on
strong
Oprah?
Prairie Ann. Yes, I was really on Oprah. Why would you even question me?
Well, I mean,
What is this? Trying to diss Prairie Ann Day or what? I am here to promote my
I
book.
wore a
I
jacket
am
and
not
everything.
here to be made a mockery of. Don't you know who I am?
I do. That's
Don't you know
why
I
wore
wrote
this.
a best-selling book?
I
Hello?
really just feel like I've seen you around town a lot lately. Like I was down buying groceries at the Piggly Wiggly, and
I knew I should have been on Split Hoof tonight. I don't know why Cousin John said, oh, go on the Cocklebur Morning Show. They'll be good to you.
With
They'll
Earl?
promote your book. You have
Okay.
not taken the book to heart. This is how to be jealous of yourself, not how to be jealous of Prairie Ann. People that aren't educated, they just don't get it.
Folks, I'm
I
afraid
don't know
we're going to
if
have to
we
wrap it up
finally
right about
ever
now.
get
I'm afraid
this.
that's all we got time
Really?
for. I do.
Really? And I think I need to have a little talk
And I want to
with
thank
both
all
of
the
you
folks out there for
behind
joining
stage.
in. I want to thank
And hello,
Prairie
make
Ann
sure
for
you
coming
buy
on.
Prairie Ann's How to Be
Cassidy,
Jealous
why
of
don't you go ahead
Yourself
and take
book.
us home right
It
now.
is sold at Happy Hour Bookstore.
thank
Bye-bye
you for
now.
joining us for the Cocklebur Morning Show.
Where we
We
read out.
big stories throughout Sweet Swine County.
I don't know if they
and
do
beyond.
anything on this show.
Bye
Really,
bye.
Is this how they treat their guests?
This program has been made possible by Purdue University, Sweet Swine County's Institute of Higher Learning, with 3 classroom trailers that can accommodate up to 9 students each. To learn more, visit sweetswinescoop.com.
What's Cooking? A KLUK TV production. Starring Abby Appetite, Lenny and Lola Leftover. Their destination, outside Sweet Swine County. Their purpose, to share their discoveries of the best cafes, restaurants, bakeries, supper clubs, and night spots. It all began when they realized food options in Sweet Swine County were limited. Now you can learn what they learned, with hundreds of food options. What's Cooking? In living color on the web.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publications, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tales Publication is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of Plowing Through Life by renowned life coach Elmer Plow. Elmer shares his proven 5-step plan for a better life. With advice that includes get a grip and snap out of it, Elmer's program is so ingenious in its simplicity and detail. It's sure to help a couple of people. Each of these towns and their businesses are being considered to hold a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns and their businesses, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Who are these people and what are they doing? Well, they're talk show hosts, tourists, celebrities, and reporters from your neighboring county of Sweet Swine. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County, and they're sharing what they've learned about the businesses and points of interests in the small towns of the Midwest. Learn all that they learned on DestinationSmallTown.com.